There is one question I do want to ask, and this is just me using my observation. If you look at all of the maps, and there's quite a few different maps we can study and look at, the line of fire, which is a description they use with regards if anybody has a direct line on the target, why wasn't the line of fire, I don't know, maybe a vicinity of a mile or 2 miles? What is the normal situation? Is it down to resources? When a candidate does a rally or a public appearance, who pays for the protection? Because I'm a Brit from the outside looking in, but there's also a lot of other people that love these questions answered. If you have any knowledge of this in the comment section. So, is there
USA! USA!
required? If you do a private event like a concert or something at a football stadium,
I don't
you have
know.
to
We
have a
heard
certain amount of
gunshots.
security for every 100 people.
I don't know. Trump is standing. Trump is
To give
standing.
you another example of the line of fire, so I'm sure
Guys, just undo the gate.
the
Just
road
lift
that
this left, this right side.
to Trafalgar Square.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
And during any level of important enemy attack in there, you will find
Guys, take the road. Take the road.
armed guards who are, I would say, almost within a total mile. Every single rooftop and
Nick,
everything
Steven, Marvin.
protected.
Guys, keep running.
So this isn't a situation now for finger pointing. This is just looking at some facts that are something which is slightly disappointing.
I believe that much of the rhetoric from the left has escalated to this moment. Just last week, we saw Joe Biden trying to excuse his poor performance at the debate and get that behind him and say, now we need to put Trump in a bullseye.
I'd like to clarify what you just said. Do you believe that President Joe Biden bears any responsibility for what happened today, or does the responsibility for the shooting lie with the shooter?
I do believe that Joe Biden is responsible for the shooting today. Kyle Clark, an innocent supporter of President Trump, someone who loved President Trump and was there exercising their right to support him, lost their life today. Everyone who has called him a fascist, everyone who has called him a threat to democracy, who said that he should be put in a bullseye, as Joe Biden said, they need to have some very deep reflection tonight before another tragedy like this takes place.
As for reflection, this is unquestionably a time of incredibly heated rhetoric. Every prominent voice in American politics might consider the language they use, but Representative Boebert pushed back on the suggestion that she might recalibrate her own language. Have you given any thought to that, about things that you say and how it might contribute to the heated political environment?
Kyle, nothing I have ever said is invited violence. I am not calling for the death of someone. I'm not telling people who follow me to put another political opponent in a bullseye. There is no place for political violence in America. I completely am opposed to that, and I do not condone anyone who would call for any sort of political violence. But I do believe that there is a place to speak truth and to hold those accountable who are causing harm on Americans. And that is not a violent thing. I think Republicans will show up at the ballot box, and that will be our response to today.
I'm going to be really straightforward, honest with you. I'm a little bit lost as to how we talk about Lauren Boebert, because in the current climate, I can't be bothered to be rude, sarcastic, or make jokes about something which we normally would do. I just think for a while we just all need to take a breath, and I'm an outsider looking in, but the assassination attempt on former President Trump is just diabolical. I mean, there's no real, doesn't matter whether you're left or right, it's just diabolical. And I kind of suspected parts of the internet will probably be reacting in a way that you can expect them. They don't like President Biden, they don't like the Democrats, they think everything's to do with the deep state, etc., etc. That's expected. And that part of the internet, they're more than welcome to stay in. But when you have somebody who's a representative, and it's, and they're on not even a cable news station, but an affiliate of NBC, you think, there is something really, really wrong. Lauren Boebert. As I said, there isn't really much we can say about Lauren Boebert that hasn't been said in so many different quarters and probably so more succinctly and more articulately than anything I can say. But one thing that has to go on record is her reaction to the attempted assassination of Trump is just inaccurate, and it is totally wrong and needs to be called out. It's unfortunate that she will never put herself in a position where she is actually debated, how should we say, in an adult way, made to literally stand up to the rhetoric she comes out with, and a lot of the rhetoric she does come out with is very inflammatory. A lot of the rhetoric she does come out with just is not based on facts or truth. It's straightforward lies. Democracy means you get average, you get the best, you get the worst, and you can have somebody who, well, perhaps under normal circumstances, wouldn't pass the first part of any human resources interview. I mean, I don't know. I just tend to think Lauren Boebert is not somebody who would be at the top of the pile of many recruitment agencies. And as you can see, I'm skirting around it because I don't really want to go down the normal lane. It's just, but I would love your reaction to what she said, where she's actually, and it's so inflammatory, and it is so where we shouldn't be right now. Not innuendo, but straightforward blaming President Biden for his rhetoric. Yet she's the same person that's always picking up guns alongside Marjorie Taylor Greene. She's the same person. I mean, her comments towards Dr. Fauci were very incisive. And if we're in a situation where it's going to be, well, only the Democrats and only certain Republicans are going to stand up while other people are able to just say any old nonsense, run with conspiracy theories within seconds of any incident happening, not really looking for facts, just seeing if they can score political points, that's not a shame, that's not sad, that's something that needs to be called out, because that's how we stay in the same position. We have to talk to each other definitely, we have to respect each other definitely, listen to opinions we don't like, but what we shouldn't do is seize any opportunity to leverage our own position when the person doing that leveraging, maybe their education is not suffice to say that, and this is not being patronising, they're not able to read a book from A to Z, they're not able to educate themselves, they're not able to learn details, which allows them to have a conversation that me and you can listen to and say, oh, I agree with that, or I disagree with that, without it needing to be like raised tempers and all of that stuff. Because again, she, along with JD Vance, this is probably no, I'm not going to say it. I really am not, but feel free, comment section.
Bro, he's wounded. They got him. They got him. They got him. They got him, bro. They got him. They fucking got him. Huh? He's over here.
Did they hit him? Did he get hit? No.
I think there's something.
He was standing at the end. Democrats can't shoot.
Bro, I called it. They were gonna.
Is there more shit? I don't know. Did he really? Fuck.
Yeah. You see the forklift go down or no?
Yeah. I'm right here.
Let's stay together. They fucking hit him or not?
I don't know. I don't know. I saw him standing after when the cheering was going on.
Hovering over him, right?
Well, he was up. He was standing.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That was like 5 shots, bro.
What the fuck was happening? Like, on the other side. He was on one before. Look on BBC.
I'm watching the fake news go crazy because they're saying the Republican Party has